Math 7, Lesson 5.1, Prime Factorization. First of all, we want to take a look at what prime numbers are. Prime numbers have only two factors, itself and 1. So, for example, the number 7 is a prime number, and when you multiply two numbers together, the only two numbers you can multiply together to get an answer of 7 is 1 and 7. 23 is another prime number. That's because 23 only has two factors, two numbers that can multiply together to give you a product of 23, and that is 1 and 23. So again, prime numbers have two and only two factors. Composite numbers have more than two factors. For example, if we have the number 8, we can multiply 1 times 8 to get 8. You can multiply 2 times 4 to get 8. So there's more than two factors, two numbers when you multiply them together, that you can get 8. 24 is a composite number because it has more than two factors, two numbers that when you multiply them together you get 24. You can have 1 and 24. You can have 2 times 12, you can have 3 times 8, and you can have 4 times 6. Prime factorization is showing a composite number as the product of prime numbers. So whenever you're doing prime factorization, you're taking what we talked about was a composite number, and you're bringing them down to its prime numbers. And we can do this by using what's called a factor tree to find the prime factors. So we want to find the prime factorization of, let's say, the number 48. So we create what's called a factor tree. We start with the number on top, 48, and we find two numbers that when we multiply them together, they equal 48. So 1 would be 4, and if we multiply 4 by 12, we get 48. And then we come over here and we break 4 down into 2 times 2. We break 12 down into 2 times 6. And we break 6 down into 2 times 3. So we're breaking them down as far as they will go until all we have left are prime numbers. So all of these are prime numbers. So that would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. And we're almost done, but we're not quite. Finally, we want to use exponents to correctly write the prime factorization. So from what we had before, we have 48, and that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So we broke it down into its prime, and then we write that as 2 to the 4th power times 3. So an example of that is to write the prime factorization of each number in exponential form. So we're starting with 80. So the first thing we're going to want to do is put 80 at the top of our factor tree, and put two factors that when you multiply them together make 80. You can choose any two, it doesn't matter, you're going to come up with the same answers. I'm going to choose 8 and 10. 8 times 10 is 80. I'm going to break 8 down into 4 times 2, and I'm going to break 4 down into 2 times 2. Now that's as far as it will go because I've broken it down into primes. And then I just underline them so I know that I'm done with them. 10 I have to break down into 5 times 2. That's prime. So now I have everything broken down into primes as far as it will go. Now I have to collect them all together, and that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 5. And that is the same as 2 to the 4th power times 5. Number 2, we're going to take 52, put that at the top of our factor tree, and we are going to break that down into 4 times 13. 13 is already prime, so we're going to leave it. 4 is not, so it's 2 times 2. Now those are prime. So now we collect them all up, and we have 2 times 2 times 13. If we multiplied those all together, we would get 52. And now we are going to turn that into exponents. So that's the same as 2 to the second power times 13. Let's do a few of these examples. The first one is tell if the number is prime or composite. If it's composite, what is it divisible by? So 49, the number 1 is 49. Does that have more than 2 factors? Well, yes, it is composite because it has more than 2 factors. And all of the factors that make up 49 are 1 times 49, and then 7 times 7. So 7 times 7, we only have to write down the 7 once. So the composite numbers for 49 are 1, 7, and 49. Number 2, 19. 19, the only numbers that you can multiply together to get 19 are 1 and 19, so it has 2 and only 2 factors, so that means this number is prime. Let's take a look at number 5. Rewrite each prime factorization using exponential form, then find the product. So we have 2 times 7 times 7. We can change that to 2 times 7 squared. That is 2 times 49, and that would equal 98. Let's do number 6. So 3 times 3 times 3 is the same as 3 cubed times 5. 3 cubed is the same as 27 times 5. And when I multiply 27 by 5, I get 135. Let's do number 8. Number 8, I need to put everything in order. So I have a 2 times 2 times 3 times 5 times 5. I'm going to simplify that into exponents, and that's 2 squared times 3 times 5 squared. 2 squared is 4 times 3, 5 squared is 25. So if I go 4 times 3 is 12 times 25. So that is 12 times 25, and that would be 300. We're going to come down here and write the prime factorization of each number in exponential form. Use a factor tree. Let's start with number 9. Number 9, the number is 42, so we want to make a factor tree with 42 at the top. And then I come up with 2 numbers that when I multiply them together, they equal 42. They can be any 2 numbers that multiply together to equal 42. I'm going to use 6 and 7. 6, I'm going to break that down into 3 times 2. Those are both prime. And 7 is also prime. So I have come up with all prime numbers, and that is 2 times 3 times 7. 70, I'm going to break that down into 7 times 10. 7 is already prime, so I leave that. This breaks down into 5 times 2. Now those are prime. 2 times 5 times 7. Number 11 is 36. I'm going to turn that into 6 times 6. This is 3 times 2. Those are both prime. And 3 times 2. Those are both prime. So I'd write that as 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. I have to turn that into exponential form. That's 2 squared times 3 squared. Our last one is 84. I'm going to break that one down into 7 times 12. An easy way to do it if you can't come up with two factors and you can see that this 84 is a even number, you can always break it down into 2 times and then whatever else is left. So that would be 2 times 42 and break it down that way. But you're going to have a little bit more work on this one. So I chose 7 times 12. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to break this one into 4 times 3 and this one into 2 times 2. You're going to come up with the same answers as if you would use this one. So these are all prime. So I have 2 times 2 times 3 times 7. I have to turn it into exponential form, so it's 2 squared times 3 times 7.